For the loved ones of those on board MH370, it's been more than 4 years of waiting, with hope followed by despair, then hope again.
The hurt, the sorrow, the not knowing, that probably gets deeper inside you than it was in the beginning.
Jeanette Maguire's sister and brother-in-law, Kathy and Bob Lawton, were on board the doomed flight on March the 8th, 2014. On its way from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing, it veered off its normal flight path and disappeared. A 3-year multinational air and sea search provided no answers.
At times, you know, you can go along and everything's fine within yourself in your normal everyday life, but then deep inside, you're cutting open with grief, and you know, you just can't get over losing somebody normally, let alone losing someone and you don't know where they are.
This is the greatest mystery in aviation, and possibly the greatest mystery ever. Where is MH370?
The family's hopes were high again in January this year, when a specialist American firm began a new search in the southern Indian Ocean.
Very excited in one instance. It's obviously very heart-wrenching, brings up a lot of issues within our family. We're back on the roller coaster, but overwhelmingly happy.
On a no-find, no-fee basis, a fleet of autonomous underwater vehicles has been scouring the seabed in a search zone identified by CSIRO oceanographer David Griffin.
See, this one is still in a not beam to the wind.
His team analysed drift patterns of debris and a Boeing flaperon, part of the wing.
Many things have been learnt since that first search was designed, so we're much more optimistic about this second search.
The search has covered 86,000 square kilometres, an area larger than Tasmania, but there have been no significant findings. Malaysia's new Transport Minister has announced the search by Ocean Infinity will end tomorrow.
The offer by the company is to have a search based on no cure, no fee policy. That is, if they do not find anything, then there is no payment by the government. I do not think that the company can afford to extend the search beyond 29th of May because it incurs cost for them as well.
This aeroplane may well be 50 metres left or right of where we've been searching. So really they should be talking about a new search next summer to go around the periphery of where we've been searching, perhaps another 10 kilometres wide band. That's what we need to do.
Jeanette Maguire first heard the news about the search on the radio.
I think it hit me like a brick, to be honest, this morning. I suppose the hope was always there. Don't even know how to explain it. I just felt sick, and just to hear that over the radio.
While the search is over for now, the quest for an explanation continues.
It's impossible for this aeroplane to do what it has done without human input of some kind. Who that human was, we don't know. Nobody knows. We generally suspect the captain, but actually nobody knows.
Aviation consultant Geoffrey Thomas, who spent more than 40 years observing the industry, explains that there's ongoing debate about whether anyone was at the controls when the plane plunged into the ocean.
It's extremely unlikely that anybody was in control at the end. All the evidence suggests an uncontrolled impact on the water, particularly the evidence found in Tanzania of a flap. The damage to that flap could only have been done if it was stowed. And if you were having a controlled ditching, you would have all your flaps out, not stowed.
For the families, the speculation and some wild theories have been hard to take.
Unfortunately, people's opinions, they're not valid. Probably my worst part that I hate is for the pilot to be blamed. I can't go down that road. My family won't go down that road. We can't lay blame until we know the answers of exactly what happened.
I think there's intense pressure around the globe to keep looking. I think if the Malaysians think that they can walk away from this, they're sadly mistaken, because we as humans have found things. We've found our HMS Sydney, we found the Titanic, we found the Hood. We find things that are important, and this is very important.
Jeanette Maguire has faith the mystery will be solved.
Definitely, definitely. I have no question there. When is my big question, but we will find them, definitely.